happy, 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 happy Friday! Yay! It's Friday! TGIF! Hello everybody! How are we all doing on this glorious and fabulous and tremendous and spontaneous and amazing Friday? It is finally Friday. Happy Friday. Happy TGIF. And once again, it feels great to say that today is Friday. Happy Friday to all you guys. I really hope you are all having a fabulous, tremendous, spontaneous, amazing week so far. The weekend is just hours away, and man, it feels really good to say that. It actually feels really good to say that. But once again, guys, happy Friday indeed. I want to welcome all you guys back to the channel, A Positive Time with Ryan. We are doing a series this month on the channel that is Mental Health Awareness Month. And we have talked about a few things. We have talked about how to deal with law enforcement on mental health awareness and with mental health and all that. But tonight, or today, we're actually going to talk about what it is, not what it is like to be in a mental hospital, but if you go to the ER or you go to a counselor and you tell them that you're in this mental health crisis, would it automatically be a hospitalization? The answer is no. You could go to your therapist or your counselor or your psychologist or your psychiatrist or your physician, and you can tell them that you aren't feeling this way, that you are not really doing so well, but that doesn't mean that you're saying all these concerning things. It doesn't mean you're automatically going to be going to a inpatient facility and all that. It actually, a lot of times, people who end up going into inpatient, it's not that they don't want the help, it's the fact that they are not able to be safe out in society, out in public, and more importantly, at home. So that's really what the inpatient is. When you go to your doctor or your psychologist or your psychiatrist or your physician or your counselor, and you tell them, you know, all these things and all that, it really is going to be a focus for them to give you guidance and advice on how to deal with this in a respective, calm manner where you don't have to go into a inpatient facility, and you can do all the treatment outpatient and at home and with your doctors and with your family and all that. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is really good. It's a lot of times it's easier because you're around your loved ones and you know your friends and your family and people who truly deeply care about you and want you to get better each and every time. So really, going inpatient is not a number one recommendation always. However, sometimes it is really the only best option. And I mean, unfortunately, that is an unfortunate situation. But you know, a lot of people cannot really, they do better on outpatient and going to their doctor's appointments and their psychology appointments and their psychiatry appointments. And that really is the double thumbs up scenario right there. I mean, nobody wants to be inpatient, but a lot of times, if someone is not willing to be safe, out in society, out in public, out at, and at home or at work and all that, then we go down the road of inpatient care, which a lot of people, pretty much everybody, doesn't want to be going down that road. So very, very important that you guys know that, because a lot of times, people just say, if I go into my psychologist or my counselor or doctor and say, I'm going to hurt myself or kill myself, it would automatically go down into inpatient. Well, that's way far from the truth. Absolutely far, way out there from the truth and all that. But at the exact same time, it is very, very important to be honest and be truthful with your doctors. The more you can be honest with them, the easier they will be able to help you. It's just like I said in our last video with law enforcement. The more you can be upfront and honest on what's going on, the easier they can help you and get you the right help that you need, hopefully. So it really is important that if you have those really, really dark thoughts, you actually be 110% billion to trillion honest, and without a doubt, and not hide it and all that. But you know what, at the same time, sometimes you can't always tell your doctor because you're afraid they'll judge you or overreact, and I get that. It's something that I think everybody goes through. I mean, if I'm gonna be upfront and honest and tell you how I'm feeling, and it concerns a counselor, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, you don't want them to know, right? You don't want them to know and then tell your loved ones. So I do get the fact and the understanding, but being honest is without a doubt going to be the best policy. It's going to get you the help you need faster, the right help, and the correct help you need in a lot faster and quicker motion as well. So very, very important that you guys remember that and you guys know that as well. So, but guys, I really encourage, if you aren't in these mental health crises and you really, really need to, you really need to be 100% honest with whoever you tell. It is extremely, extremely important that you listen and you do that. All right. The more you can be honest and upfront, the easier it is for them to help you and get you the correct and the right help you need. And that is what, at the end of the day, everybody wants. So make sure you absolutely remember that. Be honest. Don't hide stuff. And don't be afraid, because you know what? It is okay not to be okay. It is. And you may hear that a lot and just say, yeah, whatever. But it really is true. It is okay to not be okay and all that. And doesn't mean you have a mental illness or that you're struggling with one. Doesn't mean you're crazy. We all struggle with it. Even I do. And all that. And you know what? Later in this series, you are going to hear my journey, piece by piece, step by step, and all of that. So don't you worry. I will be sharing my life journey with mental health and having it with you guys. And I hope you guys are excited for that and looking forward to it as well, just as I am. So, yeah. All right, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Positive Time with Ryan on a beautiful and lovely and spontaneous and tremendous Friday. Happy Friday to each and every single one of you. Hope you all have a great and lovely rest of your Friday night. Make sure to help out a stranger in need, and most importantly, take care of yourself and each other. Thank you so much for watching. I will see all of you in the next episode.